Hello everyone, welcome to McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World Season 5 between the streams 19 and 20. And we pick up where we left off in the desert, looking for rabbits and squid, ink sacs and sand. We're trying to get trying to get a rabbit's foot. We're trying to catch a rabbit for a pet, bring it back on a leash, and sand and ink sacs from the squids. We found this desert, relatively close, but compared to other seasons, it's a fair hike away from our base. But we haven't really had to come out here that often. And so far I haven't had any luck getting a rabbit's foot. I'm not even sure if this is how you get one. I haven't looked it up or read it anywhere, but I thought I would try and see if I could craft one out of rabbits, pelts when I got back to my base, but it didn't seem to work out. Yeah, I've had some good luck using the axe as the weapon. I think it kills squids quicker, and I get more ink sacs, I think, than usual. So that's a bonus. And yeah, so I've nearly filled up my inventory. I've got my rabbit, so now I'm heading back to the base. I'm not sure, well, I wasn't sure if I could go through the water with a rabbit on a leash, if it would drown or if it would break the leash, so I kept walking around trying to find, a way across the water without having to go through it, but turns out it didn't really affect it that much, which is fine. Unfortunately, I think I lose my rabbit anyway. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure it fell off a cliff or something up here. It lasts a fair while, but when I get to this sort of next area, there's like an edge and I can see a village. I think it might be here or just up a bit further. Here, the village, it comes off the lead, and then I get it back on the lead, and then it falls off and dies. So here, whatever it is, it must have just been too far for it, and then it fell and died, or it escaped. So all of that work, and I lost the rabbit. I kept looking around for it, but it's gone. So I try to head back to the base. So I think I'm going to have to make a pathway if I'm going to get a rabbit back, or maybe put it in a boat. We'll see. Which brings us onto the second chunk of the episode. Oh, and then we back to the base, doing basey things. So I got a bunch of sand and black ink sacs, so that's good. I can start making some more black concrete. I honestly can't remember if if that's what I was doing, if I was making black or white concrete, but I guess it doesn't matter. Going and doing some chores. Yeah, dealing with my villagers. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed with Minecraft today because, yeah, I think I've lost a bunch of villagers. I read somewhere on the internet that there's a bug, so I'm hoping they just turn up next episode. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing when you put all this effort into getting some villagers and they disappear, but nothing can't be helped. So, and I don't think really any of the villagers were super important. So hopefully we can replace them either automatically or manually. It's really I think I've got a few mending. I had a few different villages with mending and stuff like that. It was really the only mending was the big item of trade that they had that I really wanted. Now I'm really looking for, there's a couple other things that I would like to have available, but oh well, we'll see what happens in the next episode. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but that happens in the very last chunk. So I'm continuing to do work on this gallery / museum side of the base. I'm filling all this up with doing this sort of 3x3 block tunnel into the area out of white concrete, and then so I've just finished the it looks like I've finished the left side and the roof, and now I'm starting to excavate the left side or the right side, depending which side you're coming in. And then I get carried away with getting rid of all the gravel, because there's a whole bunch of gravel under there. So I think I'd pretty much do that all next episode, is just digging out gravel, because I'll need lots of it for concrete. There's a whole bunch of concrete stuff that I'm going to probably build, so might as well grab as much of this gravel as I can. So yeah, so after doing that for a bit, go back, do some more trading, getting of XP and whatnot. Yeah, who am I working with this time? Can't remember. I'm trying to get the pickaxe back. That's the problem with doing all the digging over on the gallery side, is I've got to try and get my durability back. But so far it's been alright. Like, the only thing that's really been consistently not at 100% durability is the pickaxe, just because I do a lot of digging, and I think even if it's not 100%, it's definitely not anywhere near breaking. So now we're going up and doing some more of the giant hole. I think we're up onto, at the end of this little section, we're onto the last flight of stairs, so there's four flights of stairs up to the top, and we're onto the last one now, so that's pretty cool. Soon we'll be up on the surface, and then we'll have to make a decision whether we just leave it at the, and I'd say that's what I'm going to do, is just leave it at the height of the the surface. I've thought about extending it all the way to the top of the world, but I think I might just leave it at the surface for now, and then I might extend it up there a bit later on. So clearing out the layer that I'm on, and then jumping into the hole. So I don't know if I look up the staircase here at the end, or if it's even in this term. It might be the next one. But yeah, getting up there. Yep, so putting everything away and then collecting eggs and going back, doing some trading. So yeah, Bob, I think Fred is gone. I don't know what happened to Fred. I think I've got Maggot and Maggie and Joe are left of the other, and then there's a whole bunch of librarians that are missing now. Which is why I'm sort of a little bit, I'm less chipper as I do this video. What am I doing here? Okay, so I'm trying to get up to level 30. So I'm guessing what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm making a new bed. So I needed, is it orange, I think? This is the new color I needed in the beds. So this must be, I think the new bed is Stan Lee. Because Stan Lee in The Amazing Spider-Man has a cameo as a librarian. So that's the Stan Lee reference. Really running out of librarians. But now I'm going to have to rename them after their sons. So if I know Stan Lee's still there, but if Stan Lee wasn't there and I had to remake him, I'd remake him as Stan Lee the Second. So just to remind myself how many librarians, how many different versions of each librarian that I've run through. But yeah, honestly, I didn't look into it that much. It was a bit of it bummed me out. So, but yeah, I just wanted, and I probably wouldn't have done anything anyway because it was the last episode of the between the streams. So yeah, it's a sad day. Not really. Yeah, not much else happening. Getting through that, so I guess I'm going to go back over and do. I'm going to get to level 30, so I'm having a crack at the chest plate now. On the enchanting, I haven't had any luck with that either. But the process has begun. We're trying to get some decent diamond armor, and after tomorrow's the next stream, which would be episode 20, I can start wearing diamond armor. So even though I don't have full set, I've got one pretty awesome diamond helmet, so I'll probably start wearing that. And yeah, the rest of it will come in time, and then I'll have my first piece of armor for the the armor display over on the gallery side. So yeah, it'll probably just be on the in the tunnel on the way in here. I'm just going to have little alcoves where there's going to be armor that I've worn or that I've created. So it'll be hopefully one awesome set of enchanted armor for each type, and so there'll be like leather, iron, etc. Plus just certain armor, like the one I'm wearing now is like the first real set of armor that I've had to wear the whole game. So that'll have its own little spot. So yeah, found some water in the so I think on the way, originally the gallery side was the strip mine, and there was like a pool of water that I filled in, and I mustn't have filled it all in completely, because there was the odd little block of water here or there that needed to be filled, and then this is full gravel mining. It's so much gravel. Pretty much set for gravel for now. And yeah, I think heading over to the desert for the sand. Probably be what I do from now on until I get a rabbit's foot, unless there's some other way that you're supposed to get one. I don't know. Plus, I want to get a rabbit to try and. Ghosted Meme said that you can get rabbit's feet. You can name a rabbit and you get like a black and white rabbit. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm going to try and do. So yeah, a bit of lava there, sneaky lava. Haven't run into lava for a while. So I pretty much stop mining in that direction and just focus on just the gravel sort of directly under the path. And since we've done a bit of work on that side, we'll go and do some chores and then we'll come back and do probably some more of the giant hole. And I don't think Stanley's is fully grown yet. I think he's only little. So I've also renamed a couple of the villages so their names are correct, but yeah, like I said, I don't know if they're still there, so I really hope they come back. So yeah, doing a bit more finishing off of the pathway, getting some more gravel. So yeah, it's pretty well lit down there. It's just trying to, cover it up now, basically. And so is that all I've done on that side? I think I'm just doing the edges. Yeah. Not doing the floor, I'm just still doing the sides. But I run out of concrete. So dump a bit more stuff. Go do some more trading. And see if Stan Lee's grown up yet. Looks like he has. But yeah, nothing special. I think he has looting 3 on one of his enchanted books on the 2nd level, which is okay, but nothing to write home about, I don't think. And then that's the end of that bit. Next, second last chunk. Getting some more sugar cane for the paper and doing some concrete. Pretty much been just going the bookcases though for books at the moment. It seems to have given me enough books for trading. And so yeah, this is where you can see how close the edge of the end of the giant tunnel is. You'll probably get like a fraction of a second look at it. So yeah, I'll look up the edge of the thing. Or am I digging it all out? Looks looks like I'm digging it all out. Yeah, the problem is, like, this is actually one of the subscriber commemorative things. So I was going to have all of them over in the gallery side of things, but I'm thinking I might just have a like a viewing station or something over there, so you can look into the hole from above. But I don't know. I don't think it really matters that much. Putting all the stuff away and doing some more trading. And then I guess I'll be making... Oh yeah, this is the Stan Lee name tag. I tried naming him Unidentified Librarian from The Amazing Spider-Man, but it was too long. And even just Unidentified Librarian brackets Stan Lee was too long, so I just call him Stan Lee. Just explain it. If anyone ever asks, that'll be the reference. So yeah, I'm working with him. So yeah, the early stages seem to take the longest with the librarians, I reckon, just because, you know, the paper and stuff. Yeah, you can trade if they have the, you know, the bookcases, you know, you can just trade them the paper for the emeralds, and then trade the emeralds straight for the bookcases, and you get the books for the next one. So it sort of works out pretty easy. And now I'm putting the smooth stone blocks in for the floor of the tunnel into the gallery section, which I think looks pretty cool. End of chunk. Into the last chunk now. This is the one I did this morning, and yeah, you'll see after I'm making the Wesley Wyndham Price one because I read somewhere how to spell his name properly, a lot more Y's. And then yeah, swap over some books. I was just checking what Stan Lee wants, so I got rid of some books, unenchanted some books, and then went over to trade, and then was like, where the heck are all my villagers gone? So I wondered if there was, but grab some other, you know, and then you look, there's empty beds, and then I was like, why are there empty beds? And then they're acting really jittery, I thought. So I thought there might have been like a monster or something had spawned in there, but I don't know. So I ended up looking it up on the internet and read somewhere that is a bug for Bedrock. So it's been a long time since I've had to badmouth Bedrock Edition, but yep, there's another reason why Bedrock is not so great. But I don't know. It probably would have. I don't know if it would have glitched out in the other version anyway. Doesn't matter. So that's what I'm doing here while all these skellies are adding up. Anyway, we're getting to the end of this episode of Between the Streams, between 19 and 20. You get to see me make some concrete and then immediately put the concrete back down and then dig that up again, because it's only, you know, you just want to keep digging up the concrete, not actually make more new concrete. You want to just keep putting it down, digging it back up again. So that's a useful tip from McFizzle. And so yeah, I'm just another few blocks up. I had to light up a few areas near the surface. There's some caves and stuff. Luckily there was no mobs because I ran out of torches. But yeah, we're getting awful close to the surface. And then I can stop making the giant hole, and I'll no doubt come up with some other project. There's a whole bunch of stuff I need to make, but yeah, we'll see. Well, I don't know if you can hear, but it's pouring down rain at the moment, so there's no walking going to be done this afternoon. Thanks anybody who watched this. I should hopefully be on and doing a stream tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that'll probably do it for this episode. Collecting some more blocks, doing some more chores. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.